somebody done put a root on him. See, that's what we used to say. But because that's what we used to say, we understood if it's a spiritual problem, there must be a spiritual answer. Right? So instead of us going to get pills to sedate the flesh, to trying to control the behavior, we understood the Bible said that this stuff you got to cast out. So they came with psychology. This is what Sigmund Freud and them came up with, because you got to know who they were. I ain't got time to tell you about them, but you got to know who they were and why they would rather have psychology over spiritual warfare, because they hate Christ for one reason. That we began to believe that any disorder or any weirdness of the family of the mind was a neurological issue. Meaning we believe that you can fix it with manipulating the flesh. You got what I'm saying? So instead of us saying they got a devil, we say you chemically imbalanced. If I'm chemically imbalanced, then that means you need to introduce chemicals to balance me. So we call you bipolar when the Bible calls you a lunatic. Lunatic means somebody that howls at the moon. Like the boy that would fall in the water and then he would fall in the fire, and the father called him a lunatic. He said, I brought my son to your disciples and they couldn't cast out what was making him fall in the water and fire. Well, I thought he needed a pill. So you got to understand that that's psychotic. Now, my point to y'all that I was making, that all your life you have experienced the spirit world. But because they told you that what you were seeing when you were asleep was just the subconscious working out the things of the day or the greens you ate, you didn't know them beings in them dreams that's attacking you are demons dressed up